What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2025 Panini Score Football Random Team number 3 4-box break from BomberBreaks.com. I appreciate y'all jumping in the last 4 from this case of random teams that we ripped this evening. There are the boxes, guys. Pure random, 32 teams in Arizona to the Commanders. If we get any NIL autographs, we'll randomize those at the end of the break. Also worth mentioning that it is random vet base. And this random vet base, you can get all your inserts and rookies, numbered cards, and then a small assortment of random vet base in these random teams. All right. Cardinals to the Commanders. Good. 3 plus a 4. Gonna go 7 clicks to mix up the 32 NFL football teams. And after 7, it is the New York Giants down to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Giants to Jags. Good. And my participants, I've got Brian K. and Tino. Joe and Joseph, Michael C. got a few, Robert E. got a bunch, Kevin and Jordan, Emmanuel and Kimmel H. with more, Scott, Robert got a whole bunch, Justin H. is in, Robert S., David, Randall, Steve, Sean, and Adam times 2 to round it out here in number 3. Hold on. I just noticed that my Diners Out There Football's got double exclamation points. I suppose that was supposed to be number 11 next. Yep. Okay. Anywho, now that we got that fixed, let's go here again, guys. Everybody in, thank you. 3 plus a 5. We're going 8 clicks to get you one of the 32 squads. 8 clicks is what we need. That's 4, 6, and the one that counts, click number 8. After the Ocho, it is Joe in the 1 spot. Jonathan in the 32. All right, and there you guys are by participant. Give me a moment to print, and we'll pop these up on the screen as well. All right, guys, we got Diners Optic Football up after this one, and then I still got those couple of select basketball filler spots hanging on. Last 2 spots at $59.99, 6-box half. I've got 7 to go Chrome basketball filler. That's 6 hobby boxes, 2 autos per box in those. Just $29.99 gets you a shot. Hard to beat that price point. So let's do a couple hoop breaks tonight, guys. Those are my next 2 breaks that are open, that are close. We also have Contenders Optic Filler, and need some help with Inception Baseball. It's 2024 Inception Baseball. Use the code BOOMFEST10 for 10% off of both the Inception BYTs as well as the Donruss Baseball. I've got TriStar Hidden Treasures autographed basketball jerseys out there, random team style, at $35. And 1 point of information, guys. I do have Score Football in the eBay store tonight. eBay auctions are underway now for Donruss Baseball. 9:30 to 10 p.m. is Select Hoops 3-boxer, and then 10 to 10:30 is Score Football. I do have an NIL spot eligible for bidding. Has your best shot to try to get one of those NIL Mega Booms. But those will be ripping tomorrow with me. All right, I think I about covered it, though. Again, random vet base. NIL hits go to the randomizer. Pretty much what I got for you. All right, we'll leave the teams on the screen here for your review as we hit the goods. And good luck to everybody. Score Football, random team number 3. Coming at you. Rookies on the front of the pack in case this is your first score break. Then 2 or 3 inserts in the middle. Then our numbered goodies. Jordan James in this case. Niners 35 out of 100. Showcase blue for Jordan. And then the vet base stack at the end. And after this pack, I'll just take it and put it aside. Because again, you're getting a random assortment anyway. So for our purposes, it doesn't really make a difference. Right? Right. Okay. Very good. Here's going to be our first autograph of the break. Veteran for the Carolina Panthers. This is Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart, Carolina. That is Robert. On the board first, Robert. Congrats. Autograph-wise, at least. Tyler Ward and Penix. That's a Jaden scorecard for the Commanders. Hampton Hot rookies, and Mark Andrews, Gold Zone for Baltimore. This is 3 out of 50 on the Andrews. Ravens is Steven. Let me do a couple. First is get off the autofocus. Second is to block the person in my chat who's just writing a bunch of nonsense. Apologies, guys. There we go. Boom. Gone. Hopefully. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Stafford. Allen. This is a New York Jets showcase of Jamian Sherwood. 32 out of 250 for Robert. Scatterbo and Caleb Johnson rookies. And Mike Green, rookie scorecard for Baltimore. Up next, it's going to be a mega boom! National champion from The Ohio State University. Most, if not all, folks with a brain and a set of eyes would say he is the best collegiate receiver heading into this year. He would have been a top 5 pick last year if he was draft eligible. Still got 2 collegiate years left of Jeremiah, dominating college football. That is a biggie. His cards are selling for big time bucks. That will be the last of our NIL randomizers. There, what I've been doing, guys, because I have gotten a good amount of NILs, I stack them all here, and then I'm going to be doing each one individually and just dictated in reverse order that we get them, right? So that will end up being the last one. If we get more, I'll stack them in front of Jeremiah. But that's pretty sweet to see for me. Obviously, it's been a crazy Buckeyes night, honestly. So I know it's probably borderline annoying at times. I try not to be too thick on it, but what can I do, right? Can't hide the fandom. Hopefully you appreciate that part of that. I actually care about sports and things, but I know it's a little bit rough when it's this much Buckeyes on one night. But I was complaining about the Guardians for most of the eBay breaks, though. So at least that's not that. All right. Anywho, continuing on, that will be a very big random though for y'all. I'd offer to buy it off y'all, but I don't think I can afford it, to be honest. So that's. Here's another NIL next era hit. Looks to be a Clemson Tiger. This is Sammy Brown. Sammy Brown there. Next era. This is a showcase. Tyler Algier for the Falcons. 63 out of 250 in the blue. Next up, I've got an autograph of Ken Houston. Ken Houston, veteran hit for the Houston Oilers. The Houston Oilers moved and became the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee getting this one. Going to Joseph K. Joseph, yours on the Ken Houston. Oilers to the Titans. Show scorecard of CeeDee Lamb. That's Shador times 2 on the rookies. Here we've got Michael Vick in the blue showcase. This is 30 out of 250 on the Falcons Vick. Due, right? I'm due. All right, so that is box number 1 in the books. Couple NIL hits in there amongst the groups. Good luck to folks here in box number 2. Buka and Trey Harris, scorecard of Debo. That's my first. There's my first Commanders Debo. Then I got Steve, right? Debo Samuel on the scorecard for the Commanders. Shuck time. And Kellen Winslow Sr. here, LA Chargers. Seen a lot of Kellen Sr. lately these days in Panini football. Here he is going to Randall. Congrats, Kellen Winslow. Chargers. Sketabo and Jurassic Miles. Joe Milton. Scorecard. Patriots still. Next up, it's Hot Rookies, Jalen Milroe. Seattle, 23 out of 50. Gold Zone Hot Rookies. Seahawks in this one. Adam, that is yours on the Milroe to 50. Congrats. Shador and Tyler Warren. This is Trey Harris, LA Chargers, 3 out of 50. Gold Zone rookie for the Chargers and Randall. And that's another boom for the Indianapolis Colts. It's Tyler Warren. Nice hit for you, Robert. Congrats. First round tight end from Penn State. Now Indianapolis Colt, Tyler Warren on the rookie autograph. Honestly, I had some of the same feelings I had about Brock Bowers, where I was like, why is this guy not like a top 5 pick? It just doesn't make any sense, but we'll see. Not the best quarterback spot to land, but you never know, and the kid is super talented. So, Anthony Munoz face here for the Bengals, 34 out of 250, showcase blue for Cincinnati. Keenan Allen scorecard there. Terrence Ferguson, Rams rookie scorecard. This is D.J. Giddens of the Indianapolis Colts. Rookie autograph of DJ Giddens. Another one for Robert. Congrats. And here it's Jalon Walker, Atlanta. Showcase blue, 37 out of 100 on the Jalen Walker. And autograph. Nice veteran hit for the Detroit Lions. It's Hutch. Aiden Hutchinson. Detroit football. Emmanuel, this one is yours. Congrats. Nice veteran autograph for you. Aiden Hutchinson. Lions. Ashton insert. There is Travis and Bowers. CJ Stroud scorecard for the Texans. As we finish up box number 2. Shot Bateman scorecard. All right, halfway through. Good luck in box number 3. That's a boom for the LA Chargers. It's Omarion Hampton. Rookie auto for Randall. Congrats, Randall. Number 2 running back in the draft there, Mr. Hampton from North Carolina. Now LA Chargers. Behind that, it's a very nice hit for the Patriots. David, I've got end zone Drake May. 6 out of just 6 on the Drake. Nice short one there of Mr. May. Quarterback hits a poppin'. Very nice. All right, so I actually grabbed those two pretty clean. We got that there and this here. And behind that, we've got a Josh Connerly. This is 7 out of 20, a red zone for the commander spot. Once again, Washington here is Michael C. Kyle Williams, rookie scorecard for the Patriots. And Showtime, Brock Bowers of the Raiders. Las Vegas. In this one, Sean, that is yours. Congrats. Brock Bowers, Showtime Boomage. Henry Anameka, Dave Krieg scorecard for Seattle. Here's another Trey Harris autograph for the LA Chargers. Trey Harris, LA. Randall. I said another. Could not be. Could be from the last break. Could be the Hampton I'm thinking of. Either way, that's a Chargers autograph. Riley Leonard and Tetaroa. This is Showcase Blue of Jaden Reed for the Green Bay Packers. We've got 184 out of 250 on the Jaden. And autograph here, it's Kobe. Kobe Bryant for the Seahawks. The veteran auto. Seattle once again. Adam, yours. And Punt God is back in the sets. All right. He's back. Officially. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that is Matt Araiza. He was the punter for the Buffalo Bills. He was accused of rape. He was cut by the Bills and kicked out of the league, essentially. And then it turns out he was innocent. And now he's back with the Chiefs. And normally I don't use the word innocent as much as I use not guilty or not proven, but from my understanding of the case, it is provably innocent. So good for him. Sucks that went through that, but I'm glad he's getting another opportunity in the NFL. Mark Gastineau scorecard. This is Mike Sanderstill. We saw his jersey in the Gold Rush jerseys. 65 out of 250. Showcase Blue. Commanders. Last spot, Mojo left and select basketball due up after the Donruss Optic football. Here's a nice hit for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Rashee Rice. Now, Rashee, on the other hand, he tore his ACL or whatever last year. Robert, this one's yours. Haven't heard from him. I still don't know if he's ever being disciplined by the NFL for his crazy offseason last year. It blows my mind that nothing really happened, and I'm not hoping that it does necessarily, but I just think it's a little bit inconsistent if somebody's, I don't know. He crashed his vehicle, which was a Ferrari, into a mother and son, injured them, removed a bunch of guns from the vehicle, and then vacated the scene of the accident on a highway and was filmed doing so. To me, that's most people would feel like you go to jail for that. I don't know. 43 to 250, prison. Really, I should say prison. Yeah, Hutchinson there. All right, let's move on from the Rashee Rice thing. This is Omarion Hampton. And of course, Isaiah Bond here. You'll notice he has no NFL team because he is also dealing with some pretty significant legal problems. So don't know if we'll see him play on Sundays ever. He'd probably have to get cleared first from his legal case and then go from there. Was not projected to be a super high pick as it was, right? Pretty fast guy there for Texas, but now with the trouble. It's Charbonnet scorecard as we finish up the box. All right, good luck here in fourth and final box of Random Team number 3. We do have at least 2 NILs, including Jeremiah Smith, to randomize at the end, which is a very big random for you guys. So good luck as we get to that. But let's see if we can't find a few more booms before then in this fourth box. Travis Hunter searching for my man John, amongst others. Cam Ward rookie there. And scorecard of Ashton. Raiders. And an autograph here of Mike Green, Baltimore Raven. Baltimore on the Mike Green. Mike Green. Steven, yours. Watt and Milrow scorecard there of Bucky for Tampa. Next up is Devin Singletary, Gold Zone for the New York Giants. We've got 12 out of 50 on the Singletary. Deshaun got or announced he was officially married over the holiday weekend. Everyone in Cleveland was thrilled. And we're going to add another NIL hit to the break. This case, I mean, I'm almost done with the eBay case. We have gotten only a couple. I mean, we had 5 and then 3. This is 3. So this is 11 NIL autographs, guys. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying it's good or bad or one or another. I'm just mentioning it for those of you that might have the opportunity to maybe get the NIL spot or, are looking for certain guys or just being aware of that fact. But, yeah. Dante Moore here, third NIL hit. Go to the random at the end. But again, like I said, I've had other cases where there wasn't nearly as many, so hard to say, right? But I think I think Chris mentioned there was a decent amount in the cases that he did. Foy Olokin, 123 out of 250, showcase blue. And I know some of you guys do a lot of breaking with elsewhere and probably seen a lot more score go. And if you got any opinions or can add to the info, certainly welcome that in the chat. If you want to hit us with drop some knowledge on us. Joe Green scorecard. Greg Rousseau scorecard. And here's the rookie autograph for the Minnesota Vikings. It's Ty Felton. Ty Felton, Minnesota. Robert, that is yours. Rookie autograph of Ty. Trey Harris, Tetaroa, DeForest Buckner scorecard. And last one. It's Torrey Horton, wide receiver, Seattle. Gold Zone autograph. Another hit for Adam. Adam, this is 4 out of 50 on the Torrey Horton. And behind Emeka, we've got Deebo Samuel. Artist Proof Blue Commanders, 21 out of 35 on the Deebo. And that's going to bring us home. All right, so next up is going to be the NIL randoms, and exactly how I mentioned it ahead of time, right? We're going to go in, we're going to do 3 separate randoms, so everybody has everyone has an equal opportunity to get all 3 of the NIL autographs. We're going to go in order of how they are here, so it's going to be Dante Moore first, and then the middle guy, and then Jeremiah last, right? Just so we're all on the same page. So let me do this. And then let me grab the teams. All right, good luck to all. We're going to start, as I mentioned again, Dante Moore. Dante Moore up first, again, all 32 in, Washington to Arizona. We'll die roll for each 3 plus a 3. We're going to go 6 clicks here. The Dante Moore, 3 plus a 3. 6 clicks. And after 6 clicks, it is the LA Chargers. LA Chargers getting that one. Chargers on the Dante Moore. All right, next up, it is Sammy Brown. Sammy Brown, Sam everything. 32 in, 3 plus a 4, lucky 7 to give away the Sammy. And after 7, it's the 49er spot. 49ers, gonna get this one. Congrats, San Francisco, on Sammy Brown. And now, Jeremiah Smith Fire. Good luck to you all. 32 in. 5 plus a 3. 8 clicks. Team on top for 8 wins the Jeremiah. Good luck, everybody. The one we need, click number 8. After 8 clicks, it's the New England Patriots. That bubba boom is heading to David H. Congrats, David. Jeremiah Smith is yours. Wow. I'm pretty jealous of you, OHIO, indeed. God, kid could be one of the best. Could be one of the really great ones. Could be one to watch. Very, very good. All right. That is random team number 3. Guys, again, thank you to all who filled up the random teams for me tonight. I appreciate that much. Let's recap what we had. Scorecards of Genty, Williams, Stroud, Ferguson, Green, and Jaden were the ones I did there. We had numbered hits of Foy Alokin, Devin Singletary, Sanders Still, and Jaden Reed, Jalen Walker, Munoz, and Trey Harris, Michael Vick, Algier, Sherwood, Andrews, and Jordan James. Top-loaded numbered hits already. Debo to 35, Hutchinson, Josh Connerly to 20, Drake May to 6, and Jalen Milroe to 50. We also had the Brock Bowers Showtime. Fun guy there. And then autographs. Jeremiah Smith going to the Patriots. Sammy Brown going to the Niners. And Dante Moore going to the Chargers. Torrey Horton to 50. Ty Felton. Mike Green. Rashee Rice. Kobe Bryant. Trey Harris. DJ Giddens. Kellen Winslow. Ken Houston for the Titans. And Jonathan Stewart is how we started. A couple fun ones on the back row include Aiden Hutchinson, Tyler Warren, and Omarion Hampton. All right, very good, folks. We're going to stop and move on to Donruss Optic number 11 next.